Santa, this is amazing! It's like a winter wonderland in here.
It's all for you, Sophie.
Wow, this is so cool! Everything?
Everything.
I can't believe this! All the presents too? And the tree?
I
And
love
you have a
you,
TV with
Sophie.
Rudolph on. This is
I
so
will get
cool.
everything for you. Offer you happiness that you could have never gotten from that home in Hub City.
Santa, did you want to come watch with me?
Not yet, my dear. I have to work on making your Christmas present. Sophie, have I ever told you about my wife, Nora? How long ago that was. We have always wanted a daughter like you. When we were young, newlyweds, we would have the happiest times together during the holidays. And the only thing we were missing was
Victor, what do you think about starting a family?
Nora, you and I, we're not already a family?
You know what I mean, Victor, like a daughter, a son, having a baby together.
I'm not exactly opposed to the process of making one.
I mean it. What do you think about it? I mean, look at the tree we have. What if instead of just the gifts for you and me for Christmas, and exchanging gifts like we always do, we wake up and there he is, or there she is, smiling back at you with a new bike or a new doll.
You're serious? Us? Children?
Of course I'm serious.
With the work I do, Nora, I just don't see how I could have time.
You don't live in your lab, Victor. You're home now.
And what if I'm not a good father?
How could you not be?
How could I not be? Nora, if you could only have known what I was working on at the time, or who I was working for. Have you heard of Fasetti, Sophie? He was a bad man that used to live in Gotham, and I used to work for him.
If he was a bad guy, then why did you work for him? I thought Santa was one of the good guys.
Well, I wasn't always Santa, Sophie. I had to become Santa.
And you were a bad guy before you were Santa?
I just made some mistakes. Nora became sick. There wasn't a cure for what she had, and she was dying. I was trying to advance the field of cryogenics, and Wayne Enterprises wasn't giving me everything I needed. I didn't have a lab of my own, and I needed more resources. And Nora's condition was getting worse. I needed to make an emergency plan. I could always freeze Nora using cryogenics for me to find a cure. Fasetti offered me everything that I could not get on my own. He offered me money, my own laboratory, a location where I could treat Nora. In exchange, I just needed to gear my research towards developing a gun to flash freeze anything using the knowledge I have of cryogenics.
Like a snow gun?
Not just snow, Sophie. A freeze gun. All because of the Batman. The Batman can drive men to do very crazy things.
Freeze! Freeze! Where are you?
Mr. Fasetti, what are you doing here? I've just placed my wife into the chamber. The process isn't completed yet. Once it's all set, then I can put the finishing touches on the...
Where is it, you idiot? I need it now!
Need what?
The freeze gun. I need the freeze gun.
But, Mr. Fasetti, it's not done yet.
I don't care. He's here. The Batman is here.
Mr. Fasetti, wait. You can't use that. It's not finished.
Back off, Freeze. Shut up. He broke in. He's here.
Please, Mr. Fasetti, I'm begging you, do not fire the gun. It's still very unstable. There's no telling what the beam could do.
You should listen to him, Fasetti.
I'll see you in hell, Batman.
No!
Doctor, your skin. Are you alright? I wasn't able to pull you from that blast in time. I think you may have...
What? Nora, my wife. The chamber.
Don't.
Is the chamber intact? Tell me. Nora. No. Nora, God.
I'm sorry, Doctor.
You did this. This is your fault. If it wasn't for you, I could have completed my work. I could have found the cure that she needed with just a little more time. I could have been out of this goddamn deal. This is your fault.
Santa, I thought Batman was a good guy. That's what all my friends tell me.
They're wrong. Batman is one of the most evil people I've ever known. Every time I attempt to better myself, every chance I've had to make my life better, he interferes. I'm sorry, Sophie. He just gets to me a bit, but I should be somewhat thankful. Thanks to the Batman, I finally met you, my sweet Sophie. The Batman is known for haunting Gotham late into the night, and that is why, after years of torture from him, I decided I would leave Gotham. I intended to leave it forever. It was the dead of winter, the perfect time for me. Snow falling on the ground, Christmas music playing from the warmths of the stores. Everyone is happy. No one can notice Victor Freeze walking his way into Hub City. I was hungry and lost, honestly. It was the 15th of December, 5 years ago. I was without my suit, nor my gun. I had to resort to begging on the streets. As a beggar, you can live a simple, but not necessarily happy life. You do get to see a lot of the city life around you. I noticed people go about their daily lives from the moment they left their houses in the morning to the time that they got to work, then watched them tired and trudgingly return home at night. I watched parents buy their children presents, pay to have them wrapped, and return home to spoiled, rotten, and naughty children. And each day I saw you in the orphanage go wanting.
Oh no! Hey, mister, can you catch that ball for me? It's going to get away. Thank you, mister. You're a really good catch.
Here,
Thanks. Hey, your skin is blue. I haven't seen anyone with blue skin before. It's like you're from the North Pole. Are you from the North Pole?
please, go back and play.
But are you? I mean, the other kids here keep saying that there isn't anything at the North Pole, that it's too cold. But Superman lives at the North Pole, and I mean, they said Santa Claus isn't real because he isn't strong like Superman, and, well, I thought maybe if you were from the North Pole.
They said Santa Claus isn't real.
Yeah, They
Well,
said
he is. How dare they say such a thing?
he is? So you are from the North Pole?
Yes, I am. In fact, what is your name, my dear?
Soffie.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Sophie. I am Santa Claus.
Really? You? But all the pictures look nothing like you.
Well, sure, the artists have not been too kind, but all that running around from rooftop to rooftop.
That's so amazing. Are you here to find out what I want for Christmas?
Of course.
Please, Santa, please. I really want the blue dress from the Justice store. It's in the window and it's so pretty. Please, Santa.
Something about you. I couldn't quite place it. I didn't know who you were. We had just met a few minutes ago, but I knew there was something special about you, Sophie. I promise you. That was the first time that I had ever robbed a dress store. Did you know that?
Robbed?
There was always something special about you, Sophie. I came back every year since then to bring you what you wanted for Christmas, and I made sure of it. Always on the day we met, and you were always so happy.
Santa, I thought your elves made everything. Or you made them. Did you have to steal them?
But I realized after you left that day that you were the only girl that I'd ever met that could be family with me, Sophie. You have the meta-human gene, the same gene that I have. You and I can be the same. I just have to activate it, the same way mine was.
Santa, I'm not sure if I want to have skin like yours.
But your Christmas present is all ready, Sophie. Look, it's such a pretty blue. And with it, you'll never be cold. You'll be young for so much longer. Cancer, colds, everything will be gone. You can be so much happier.
I really don't like needles. I don't like doctors.
Don't be ridiculous. This will make us a family, Sophie. You, me, and Nora. This is what you wanted. This is what she wanted.
Please let me go. You're hurting me.
Hold still, Sophie. This will only hurt for a minute. Just 1 minute.
No! Who did that? That's all I had left! You ruined everything!
Hey, Freeze. Just questioning Huntress here for some merry caroling.
You're going back to Arkham, Freeze.
Always. Always! You always get in my way! Why? Why are you always so against me being happy? Why can't you just leave me alone? So be it.